remedy. That's from saying, yeah. Oh, why? Because you know you messing with Chestermcfly. What up, though? This is the Chestermcfly show. Well, not the show, the Chestermcfly live. That's right. And that beautiful eye you saw looking back at you is mine. There we go. We got Gil up in here. What's
You
that?
missed me.
Yeah, I figured we could do a live together. You know what I mean? I was like,
Yeah.
So what's happening?
Oh, hold on here. Let me send Jesse.
Hey,
that's Mama Cricket right there.
Mama Cricket. Hey, I was gonna say Mama something. I didn't know. Yeah, Mama Cricket. Hey, Mama Cricket. What's happening?
I call her Mud Cricket, but it's Mama Cricket to everybody else.
It's all good.
That's her slogan on her channel, Mama Mud Cricket.
I think I subscribed. I'm pretty sure I did.
Yo, everybody that was at that live, they said that they would rejoin. Yeah, but I think so. I don't know.
Look, the popping. Yo, listen, how it usually works in my lives, like a minute and a half in. Watch. A minute and a half in, the shit goes. Watch. After it goes to minute 30, you'll see about minute 30 to minute 40.
Well, you've got a lot more people than I do, too.
There you go. See? Pop, pop, pop.
24.
See, there we go.
In the house.
What are y'all doing? I'm trying to get ready to smoke. You know what I mean? Y'all mean. Hey, babe. It's already full. Yeah, you know. Go.
24. Hey, all 24 people, make sure you smash the hell out of that like button, yo.
I'm watching.
Helps the analytics.
I'm watching my kid, the cat. Hey, this is Mitty. This is Baby G. That's Giovanni.
Hey,
that's
what
my
up,
son.
Kiddo?
You want to say hi, G?
That's a cute kid, man.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to all the trolls. What's good with McWig Splitter? Yeah. Shoot that up a little bit so we get some brightness. I'm doing a live.
Yeah.
Want to say hi to Sarah McFly? Like that.
Bang. There we go.
You know what I mean? Shout out to all the trolls in the building. And shout out to McWig Splitter, yo. McWig Splitter's good people.
McWig Splitter. What up, bro?
It's good people. He's out of Flint, Michigan. He's friends with the hood smokers and shit. That's how I know him. He's really good people, though. A lot of times I talk about like Flint hip hop, or you know, when me and Gutter would be going back and forth, we could say McWig Splitter, and he pops in every time. It's crazy. You know, I've been waiting. You know, waiting on Big Will to go live at 10:30. Oh hell yeah! I'll check that out.
We're just kicking it on my porch, trying to keep me safe, you know. Because we're back.
Dude, why don't we put on an action movie?
I promised him.
Oh,
if you do that afterwards, that's fine. But I promised him it's only like a 20-minute show.
You can see the moon out tonight, full moon. All these wackadoos out tonight, yo.
A bunch of clouds out right now.
Yo, did you see that live I did? Yo, did you see that live I did like a couple nights ago with the Simpsons picture of me? Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. That was funny as shit.
No, did you see the car accident? Did you see the car accident?
No.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you watch that video, if you go 19 minutes in on that live, there was a car accident I filmed, and it was fucking nuts. I'm walking up the street coming home. That's how it is in Philly, man. And I'm walking up, and I see a car fucked up, all these cops and shit. And then next thing you know, I see a car on its side. And then, and I looked in, I zoomed in, there was a guy in there and shit. They had to get the jaws of life to cut the dude out the car and shit. It was fucking nuts, man. Yeah, I got it all on tape. So if you want to see something crazy, I got to figure out how to edit it and make it into its own clip or something, because that shit was just nuts.
Yo, I'll cross post that to my channel. I'll be like, yo, check out the original footage on my boy Chester's channel. Go check him out.
Yeah, you can remix whatever. But yeah, you can see him cut the guy out the car. It was nuts. Yeah, 19 minutes in, it's where it starts on that video. So if you want to see it.
Yo, I bribed the boss's son. His friend came with him to work, right? And he slept in the car half the day, right? And then I looked at him after he woke up at like.
Wait, he wasn't getting paid or nothing, right?
No, he didn't. He was just a ride along. But I bribed him. I was like, "Yo, you help us trim out this big one, and I'll pay you $10." Or I'm sorry, not $10, $20. And he actually bought it, and fucking I forgot to pay him.
Oh shit.
I left out, and he didn't even say nothing. He didn't remind me. I was like, well, shit. Now I remember, and now I'm gonna feel guilty about it tomorrow because
Yeah.
I ain't gonna see him tomorrow.
Well, I don't know if you see him. Just look out. Like, oh, my bad. I forgot.
Yeah, I'll end
What do
up
you?
giving it to the boss and being like, "Yo, I owed your kid $20," and then his son will do
So what's been good with you at work, man? Any other drama with that? Remember you were telling me with that girl thing or whatever.
Oh no, she ain't been there since that happened. Like she got let go almost immediately because my boss. I told him exactly what happened, and I recorded half of it and showed him, and he was like, "Are you kidding? Really?" Nope, not
That's
kidding,
crazy.
not kidding, bro.
That's a weird job, like for a chick to have to begin with, though, like cutting
I know, I
grass.
thought too.
You know what I mean? Like that chick, if she's cutting grass, like she, you know what I mean? Like she out there, she trying to meet dudes and
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? Like,
You know
hey,
what,
like she
bro?
be flirting and
You
shit. She's like, yeah, help me with this in the
listen to
back.
this, though,
I'm
Chester.
playing.
Listen to this, though. This is the funniest part, and I still have yet to do this. I might do this tomorrow just to be an asshole because I heard he was up there talking shit on me and threatening my life, so I'm gonna get a little payback. His
Threaten your
girl,
life.
the girl that was working with us, okay, his or her boyfriend, she goes home and tells all this shit to. The whole day while she was riding with me, she was talking shit on him, right? She even went as far as to look at me and go, "You're a YouTuber. Can you make a ball cleaning up commercial on how to properly shave your nuts?" And I was like, "Wow, you really have that problem with your old man? That sucks."
Hmm.
Like straight up. And I might do it tomorrow just to be an asshole. And I'm gonna freaking say his name and everything.
I don't know. You be like, yo, your
An
girl
asshole.
wanted me to show her a video of me shaving my taint.
I was like, no, I'm not gonna really do that. I might get a balloon or
Like, you want
something.
to see my
That's
taint?
how
All
you do it,
right,
man. But like
taint
straight up,
with
that's
you.
the kind of
I
shit
ain't.
she was saying.
Like, you say you ain't with somebody, like, taint with you, girl. I ain't taint with you.
That's right. It got weird, man. I kept like not knowing what the fuck to say. So half the time I stayed quiet. I was just recording the whole thing.
I would just, yeah, I would record some shit and I would make fun out of it. You know what I mean? Especially that dude.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'd be like, yo, your girl, what, does he work, the dude?
I don't know. I think he's a TikToker, or I'm sorry, a Twitcher.
Yeah, see, that's stupid, man. Unless you're making money on it. It took me a long, you know how long I got the fucking plaque like 2 months ago.
Really?
And I just got paid. I'm saying like yesterday or the day before. You know what I mean? So it takes a long time to make money on social media. And if you're trying to get it, don't think that you can make a living off this shit. You got to do other shit. That's why I do deliveries and shit. They cover my
I've been
ass. You know what I
doing this
mean?
for a side thing. Honestly, I'm gonna be saving up every dime that I make on YouTube because I have a dream for what I'm gonna make on YouTube. Right? I want to invest in my building and open up my animal house to have people come in and out and do tours with me, like
So
interact with
ruin
different animals and shit that are
one.
non-venomous. That's what I want to do with my YouTube money. I want to invest in something like that here in Iowa because I feel like it would be awesome. Because let's face it, what do they got at petting zoos nowadays? Goats, a couple piglets, maybe a couple ducks.
Hey
I want
man,
to
what
go
you doing?
somewhere where I can handle a 4-foot snake or something. Or
Yeah, but you gotta be careful with that shit because if you
well,
get animals that are like a snake, that shit could bite somebody or
you got to
something,
make
and then you
sign a
liable.
waiver when they come in. They sign a permission slip. Basically, it's like a waiver. You know if something's going to happen, which it's very rare because if you interact with your animals and domicile them, then they become more less likely to bite somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm right over here, real quick. Hold on. He gave me a beat John.
Yeah.
But yeah, if y'all see this, hit the comments. Yeah, the light's been acting weird. You gotta like hit it. I don't know why the wiring's fucked up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It seems like a wet. Oh no, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out, out. Get him out of here. I didn't know he was gonna be right there. But I teach my kids though, it's daddy's medicine. It ain't no big deal. You know what I mean? Plenty of parents drink a beer in front of their kids. Not, you know what I mean?
I
Everybody
hold
has.
no judgment, yo. You know what it says in the first page of the Bible, right? Genesis chapter 1, verse 11.
No.
God blessed everything with a seed and named it good.
Yeah. But not everything with a seed. There's some devil plants, man, you don't want to get near. You know what I mean? There's this plant in well, they got this plant in Jamaica I saw that it's called like some poison apple or something, and then like people eat them and it can kill you with the seeds inside, and then it has some sap that comes off the tree. If you get near it, it just burn your skin all up and shit.
There is certain things that are talked about that are not good for you.
And I'm not allergic to poison ivy. I'm allergic to poison sumac or poison oak. One of them.
I got hypersensitivity disorder, so I'm not allergic to any kind of natural poison.
That's crazy.
Serious.
I used to work on a golf course, and like I used to do what you did, like cutting grass and shit. I used to do all that. I got bit by one spider. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it right here. Like I got a little bit. I got bit by the spider one time when I was doing it, and it made like, yeah, you can see a little bit. Like it made all these little fucking dots on my chest, like all these holes. After I got bit by the spider, I had to squeeze my chest like this to get all the pus out. It was fucking gross. You know what I mean?
We have a problem with freaking bot flies, yo.
Oh, we don't have them.
No bullshit. Like I was mowing a property out in Urbandale over at my buddy's house, the one with the pond where I go over and catch all them turtles by hand. Freaking, I was mowing his property and no bullshit, I saw a big ass red fly down to my hand, like blow my fucking skin apart and lay something in there, and then my skin like went back together. But like I pulled it apart and was able to look at the shit, and I pulled it back out. I was like, there ain't nobody gonna believe that. And I just like put my hand back together and I wrapped a piece of my sock around it.
Can't they give you a disease?
Problem with bot flies, yo.
Hey, Ruwan. Yeah, hit that like button, y'all. Watching, hit that like button, and definitely follow Gil's page.
That like button yet, man. We had like
subscribe to Gil.
Some people in here.
Yeah, it's usually like that. It starts off fiery, then it stables out around here and shit. But you know, I mean, that's good though. Like usually around 26 to 30 people. That's good, you know.
Helps your analytics, you know. And you got to remember, YouTube's not going to show you every view that happens right then and there.
No, they're weird a lot of times. A lot of times they change the numbers up. Yeah, we got to make a song. You play guitar at all? Or like you play guitar?
I used to play bass guitar until mine got stolen out of my camper up in Cecil County. I had a BT Rich Phantom, yo.
Sound country as fuck. Cecil County.
You're welcome. Hey, you know, I got compared to what the hell is his name?
You kind of look like my friend a little bit. I have a friend, like I have two friends actually. That you look like a combination of both of them. If that makes sense. I swear to God.
This dude I worked with today said that I looked like some actor he knew, and I was like, "Oh, gee, thanks. That's the first time I've heard that particular one." And I can't even remember what actor he said.
I always get white Snoop Dogg or white Dave Chappelle. That's what everybody says I look like. Like you look like the white in my videos. You'll see it if you read the comments. You see white Snoop, white Snoop. Everybody call me white Snoop, white Snoop Dogg. I guess because my nose. That's that big old dago nose I got. I can't help that.
No,
you know what I mean?
Compared to the Tiger King for a little thing, actually. And then people was calling me Billy the Exterminator. That was kind of ridiculous.
So would you like ride the mower all day and shit? Like when you be cutting grass, like you weed whack, or like you ride the mower all day and have like a crew of like people who help you weed whack?
I get off the mower every once in a while. Like what I normally do is I'll have whatever guy I have with me that day, I'll have him weed eat a certain percentage of all the beginning properties. and then towards the middle and end of the day, I'll let them take over mowing, and then I'd handle all the rest of the weed eating for the rest of the day, because that's normally about when the day gets hot. And a lot of these
like 2 or 3 and shit.
a lot of these new guys we've been bringing in, they're not bred for this yet. They ain't built up their inner strength yet. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't want them to get burned out halfway through the day and then not be good to me. So that's normally how I run it. And a lot of guys get annoyed because they don't realize what I'm doing. But in reality,
yeah, it's all about talking and shit and knowing what the fuck you doing. When I used to do it, I worked with one dude that sit on the fucking lawnmower all day, and I had to weed whack and do everything, right? And then he would give me shit like, hurry up. And the one day I remember they didn't have my money on payday and shit. He told me he wasn't going to have it that day. So that dude started giving me shit. And he starts yelling at me and shit. And I'm like, you on the fucking lawnmower all day? The fuck out of you, go get me. And he gets off the lawnmower and gets in my face and shit. Then I punched him and shit. And he left me on the job. I had to call them. They came and they picked me up and shit. And I was cool, but I ended up quitting that job a little bit after that. I didn't work with that guy on that crew anymore after that. He was a fucking piece of shit. That dude.
I'll just slug the shit out of him too. Like,
he left me there though. He jumped the car. He said, "Find your own way home." I was like, "All right, fucker, peace."
I've literally only had to buck up to one of my employees, and it was actually a dude that used to run the company before me, and he was a heavier set guy, but like, he would constantly try to fucking act like he was boss in front of the crew that I was trying to run, because like, I'm the production manager, you know what I'm saying? So like, I handle that shit. And I told him to run the property a certain way because he was mowing, and what I normally do when it's a house and it's got a wide enough sidewalk, like the curb sidewalk wide enough to where you can put the cuts.
Jesus Christ.
I'll have people put a one outline cut on the outside, that way they can put the cut in across the sidewalk and carry it across, you know what I'm saying? And this guy used to throw a bitch fit about doing that, and he'd always want to put 2 mowers on property, and it never made sense. It wasn't efficient. And so finally, he pissed me off.
Lazy people do that. People do that. Yeah. So they ain't got to do the work.
I threw the fucking weed eater at him. I was like, here, Ed, you fucking do it. I quit. And I went to the truck, and I sat there. I waited. And then he comes over to the truck, and he's like, yo, listen, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm not the boss. What you were saying, now that I think about it, it did look more efficient. And I was like, you're right, Ed. I'm tired of this shit, yo. You know, you're not going to keep doing this in front of the crew. I'm trying to teach you a better way to do it. That way there's less strain on all the equipment. Alongside the side of this property wasn't that big. You could have had this shit mowed out before we even got done trimming.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, though, like I work with, and I don't know, I would always call it fucking manager syndrome. They get fucking fit. I would say when I worked at Giant, I'd be like, manager, get 50 cents more an hour, right? I said, wait, now you acting like you got power? I said, these fucking managers be sucking their own cells while I'm stocking some shells, man. You know what I mean?
It's too much cheap stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you get like 5 more cents an hour in somebody, and you got a title, Mister or Manager, this, and then you act like you fucking, you know what I mean? Even if I ever became a manager, I would never treat people like that. I would always treat people fair. If somebody was an asshole, I treat them like an asshole. Somebody's nice, I treat them nice. You know what I mean? I treat people how they want to be treated, and people show you how they want to be treated. You know what I mean?
Same in return, bro. Like, I treat people good until I get stabbed in my back, and then after I get stabbed in my back, I wish motherfuckers tried. That's the kind of mentality I get.
I told you, my dad told me, man. See this right here? My dad said you can count your real fucking friends, your real friend. You know what I mean? Your real friends on one fucking hand. Everybody else is just an acquaintance. And you gotta look at it that way. You might have some really good acquaintances. I'm not saying anything wrong at that. But, you know, if your life's on the line and you gotta call somebody, you gotta make sure that motherfucker's gonna pick up the phone and be there for you. That's what I'm saying. So your real friends, you should be able to count on one hand. Everybody else, fuck them. And that's how you gotta keep it. You know what I mean? Like, they can maybe earn themselves to the hand, but just keep that hand, your real friends, right there. Everybody else, man. That's what I'm saying. Because you told me you had problems with that guy or whatever who was living near you and shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's the problem. You got to always remember, like, I don't know, I'm nice to a lot of people, but I could also be an asshole. Even my friends. If my friends do something fucked up, I call them out on it, and we fight
I
all
don't.
the time. They get
My
mad.
problem
I don't
is,
give a shit.
my problem is when I get that mad, yo, and somebody like does that shit to that degree to get me that deeply set in my anger, like it's really hard for me to turn around after that because of how they did me dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Like,
talk about it though. But if you talk about like, why the fuck did you do that? Ask them. I ask people all the time when people are assholes. I say, you know what I mean? Like even when I'm walking down the street though, and I say hi to people, and they act like they didn't hear me, I say, "Nice talking to you, fuckface." And then they get mad. I'm like, "Well, I said hi to you all nice, and then you act like you didn't hear me. You heard the fuckface, but you didn't hear the hello. That says something about you. You know what I mean? Not me. I was nice at first. Fuck." This shit feel like Rocky Balboa beating up my lungs.
hey, I
Punching them shit.
that I went to go beating on my chest, and I'm so used to beating on my chest to try to get air. Like one of the guys was like, "Damn, dude, that shit sounds solid as fuck." And I was like, "No, it don't. It's just me beating on that motherfucker for years. It built up fucking. There's an extra plate there. I feel like." You know what I'm
When
talking
he said that, yeah, he said me beating on myself. I was gonna say no, did he?
about. I know. Fuck.
I was.
Listen, just because you're
I
bald
was.
headed don't mean you always got to pull the lotion out, okay?
Hey, I'm
Yeah,
Italian. I don't really need it. I got the natural. I got the I'm natural. That's why
yeah,
it
I know
calls
you
grease
got the
balls.
natural nair. That's what you got. Look at you joking.
I mean, though, but if you look, that's where I look at it. Some people. I always had a good head. Like when I was young, I would shave my head. Even when I had hair, I just like shaving my
Hey,
head and
listen,
shit.
there's nothing wrong with a bald head, yo. I used to shave mine back when my lymphoma was active. My hair used to fall out in blotches like around the side of my head. It legit
Yeah.
looked like I would grab a blotch of my hair and rip it. And so finally, I got tired of people looking at me funny, and I just started shaving my head for a little while until all that shit went away. And then now that it's gone, I've been letting it grow out, and I actually like it. I get compliments on it sometimes. Like people are like, "Yo, that's I'm getting ready to go Joker Green, mofo."
That's crazy. You think you'd be good at your job with that? They gonna be cool with that?
Yeah, everybody gonna be cool with that.
Like, I don't want the green hair guy cutting my grass. He scares the children. You know what I mean? It's
I'm
crazy.
I'm gonna do it around my birthday because around my birthday is also when I cut my hair. Okay. I normally donate my hair to Locks of Love. That my diet, so I'm gonna grow it out this year. But this year I'm gonna support my cancer color, which is neon green.
That's cool.
Yeah, and plus my son, I owe him neon green because I did Joker last year, so me and him are gonna dye our hair green around my birthday.
I can see you. You do that, yo. You should do a live and like paint your face white, like the
Fucking
Joker, and
right.
be like,
Yeah, did you
like you
see
start
my
the live
Joker
and be
face
like,
on TikTok? Did you see my Joker face thing on TikTok? That filter? That was so damn close.
yeah.
That was so close to the original. It was scary.
That shit was fire. What's up? Where'd all the people in the comments go?
I know, right?
They get all shy and shit,
got
yo.
16.
What up? I said, what up, Singapore? What up, the Philippines? What up, South Korea? What up, Japan? What up? See, I start talking, they come in here. There you go. Hey, what's up,
That's Mama
Jessica?
Cricket.
Where you from, Jessica?
That's Mama Cricket.
Oh, you right there.
Right.
Thank you. Get the chat popping. I appreciate that. In Italian, we say Chendan. That means like to 1,000 years. Like some people, they say salute or cheers. I go Chendan. You know what I mean? That's mine. So Chendan.
I gotta let my puppy out. She's creating an uproar. Oh.
Going out for a cigarette. That's a shit. Yeah.
Well, it's bouncing on that damn mower.
That's a Starbucks commercial? I can't be listening. I get in trouble. Background music. I didn't pay for it. I have no rights to it.
Hey, you know something, Chester? That dude that was falling asleep that I bribed to help us mow out or trim out a property, he actually complimented me because one of our lift gates, the springs are broke, so it's like an 80-pound to 100-pound lift gate, right? That's the one that I like to do arm day with and just sit there and go, like that, like a gorilla, right? And he asked me why I did that today. I looked at him. I was like, have you ever seen gorillas in the zoo? They do high reps, high frequency, high energy for short bursts of time. And they're big as fuck, yo.
Yeah. I ride bikes all the time, and then I lift my kids, and I carry laundry and like fucking a whole bunch of groceries home. But I don't have a car, so like I have to carry everything here. I came back here on my bike. I had a case of soda, my laundry detergent, all that shit in my backpack. Then I had like 4 bags on one handlebar and another 4 bags of shit on the other handlebar. And like I was hitting my knees riding the shit home, but I was able to make it home. I got like a fixed gear, so that shit was killing me.
There ain't nobody. There's nobody at the company.
I can zoom in on that.
There is nobody at the company to this day that can walk around with my weed eater that I use on the day-to-day and survive one day using my weed eater except for like one other person.
I could probably do it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a 40-pound weed eater, and after walking around some of these properties, yo, your lower back.
I used to do that on the golf course all day. You know what I mean? I did that shit on the golf. I like doing that actually.
Iowa and you need a job, you look me up. I will hire you.
Yeah, I can work my ass off. I'm good at all that shit too. You know what I mean? I'll be making videos out there getting paid as well. I see you doing the same shit.
Come out here so we can do some collabs, yo.
I'm down. Where you at? Iowa, you said?
Yeah.
What's over there? What's in Iowa? What's the city? Des Moines?
We got Knoxville, the mile-long bridge. There's a
Oh,
haunted.
then they have the World's Fair there? Like on The Simpsons? That's real?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
They had that tower there?
They got the races every year. You can come down here and do some content race. Go in there and watch the race car drivers and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would if I go to a race. They have one like that here, like in near the Poconos, and they have one in like Delaware, right near us too. They have a track in Delaware too.
Yeah, the little pit cars, the ones with the big fins on them.
Yeah, they got like the real NASCAR in the Poconos and shit.
That'd be cool. Yo, I would love that, man. That'd be awesome as fuck. Hey,
I've never really been anywhere. I would come to Iowa. I'd come visit. You know, the furthest place I ever been was like New York or like Washington D.C. That's it. I've never been on an airplane. I'm scared. I'm scared of heights.
Yo, I can't fly or ride a train. I had to boogie down here in tractor trailer truckers that I knew, like people I'd ride in fucking cab and shit all the way down. I can't do that no more. Now that I got a vehicle, I drive everywhere. But yo, like there's a haunted cemetery in Knoxville too, so we can get you some haunted content on your channel if you want.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yo, that's
check it out. I'm not scared of ghosts. I talk to my dad, man. He's a ghost. He shows up and talks to me.
Did you see that angel that I got on my security camera? I posted that shit to my comment section, man. This thing turned into.
I thought there was a fucking bird flying, man. I thought there was a bird stuck in the air.
Oh no, that was my live. That was the wind chime over there.
I didn't see a bird. I'm like, yo, there's a bird stuck in the air. Like you're showing something else. I'm like, what's up with that bird? Like he's not moving. You know? I thought like it was a glitch in the Matrix. Like the bird was stuck there.
It's made out of that that hard casted plastic crystal stuff. Yeah, that's what that is.
That's cool. So where you live in an apartment or you have like a trailer or like a house or
an apartment for now. I'm trying to up throughout this year so we can get into a house maybe. Fingers crossed. I'm trying to work a couple deals down in her hometown.
How much does rent cost out there? I'm just curious.
Huh?
How much is rent out there?
Our rent personally is like $7.90 a month.
For like what, a 2-bedroom?
Yeah.
That's fucking man. That's a good ass price in Philly. That's just like $1,200, like
Oh, that's
for
like
that, and the shit's going
Colfax.
up.
In
It used to be
Colfax,
cheap down here though.
Yeah. In Colfax, down in her hometown, freaking, they're about like that 1,200 range. And then there's a couple that are like $2,000 a month.
Like where I live, like I'm right next to like Southwest Philly and West Philly. I'm in Yaden, Upper Darby and shit. I'm in this little bubble, Yaden, and it's like it's nicer out here in Yaden than it is in like Lansdowne. Like in Lansdowne, Upper Darby, there's like trash everywhere. It's like, you know what I mean. But like here, it's nice, man. I like it here a lot. I don't know. You could always come up here to visit me in Philly if you want. I'll take you out, get you some good food, and you know what I mean. I show you the
Yo,
sights. I
I
take you
would
to the art museum.
much trouble out in
Go
Philly.
see Rocky and shit. I take you to a game or something. You know what I mean? We go
Yo,
see the Sixers or the Phillies or the Eagles. The Eagles.
I
Yo, if
would
you
give
came to an Eagles game with me,
trouble
you
out
ain't
there.
never seen nothing until you seen Eagles fans. Eagles fans are fucking crazy. You know,
Dude,
we're
I
fucking.
am an Eagles fan. What are you talking about?
You're a Philadelphia Eagles fan?
Yeah, I used to have a suede Eagles jacket until it went
Get
out
the
in the
fuck out of here. Hell yeah, yo.
Before that dude kneeled and ruined football for me, I used to be a Philadelphia Eagles fan, yo.
Oh, you know, I love the Eagles. You know that, right? Like, I went to a couple games are really expensive though now. It's like
Oh yeah,
$250 a
they
ticket.
are. She's a Cowboys fan. Boo.
I hate the girls. I hate the girls. Yo, you know, if you want to see the Cowboys last Super Bowl, you got to go get a VHS tape.
Yeah.
The best Super Bowl was when the Eagles won, though, for real. When we beat the Patriots, that was a good ass Super Bowl.
Yeah. Hey, give me a hair tie, would you? This shit's like touching. I don't care. Give me this one.
You picked the stress guy.
My freaking, it keeps rubbing this bump that I got bit by a spider on my back of my neck.
You gotta be careful. I got bit by a spider on my knee too, and I got a recluse, a brown recluse. Look what it did to my knee. You see? See
Oh,
that?
fuck yeah. Yeah, that's a big one.
There's a hole in my knee. They said that it keeps spreading and it could mess up my cartilage and shit.
Yeah,
I had to
dude.
go to the hospital. I had to suck it out and then I went to sleep and they were giving me IVs and shit. And I thought I was cool. And then like the next morning I wake up and they're coming in my room like ET. No, they came in like ET with like, and I didn't know. And they said they thought I had MRSA, but then they tested me and I was good. I don't know, some disease, but like it was crazy.
Yeah, don't fuck with brown recluse.
Yeah, no, it bit the shit out of me. Look at my knee. This shit's crazy. Look, I was in the hospital. I have a video of it on my YouTube, and they were like draining that. I was in so much pain when they had to drain it. It was terrible, and left that scar.
Mine was like right crest.
You can look at that shit though. You can see that from far away though. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, looks like you got shot.
And that's what they do. It felt like it when I was chilling. I was like before my girl was like my girl. We were just friends. Like I used to ask her out all the time, and she would shoot me down, but I never gave up. And I don't know, we was all chilling, and then next thing you know, I felt like a cigarette burned me or something. I look over and this brown spider's like running away from my leg. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then next thing you know, like I have a fever on the bed and pus is coming out of it, and I got fined by the township. I couldn't cut my grass because like I couldn't get out of bed for like 2 weeks, man. I was fucked up. I couldn't even walk. Like it was bad. I was bit by one when I was a kid. My mom thought my babysitter put a cigarette out on my back. Yeah, that's what it's fucked up. So you got a hole probably still, just like me. This shit's crazy. What's up, O? Fun times. Yeah, I just gotta call you O. What's good, O?
It's
Yeah. Hell yeah. What's up, O? Where you from? What is that? I see like a shadow. Is that like how you have like something holding your phone up?
Yeah, I've got my mount in front of me.
You got a mount? Yeah, I knew it. I could see a shadow. I was like, because I was wondering like how you holding that shit up like that. I'm always holding my shit
I can set it on my knee because of the way the
just
horse.
all over you. Oh, that's funny. All over you. Oh,
Just all over you.
Chester lives in Philly. That's right.
Yep.
Y'all could always come out and visit me, yo. I let you know. What I mean, you have a fun night out.
He's a Delphian.
Yeah.
You look like an actor with your hair up and your glasses on, but I can't pinpoint which one.
I look like an actor with glasses and my hair up.
Yes. And I cannot think of
Yeah, this guy likes you, Melissa, I think. It looks like. Yeah, it's crazy. I haven't seen any yet, but like at nighttime out here, like we get these gigantic roaches, like the Philly roaches, man. You ain't seen nothing like this.
House we've been battling for the last 5 months because of fucking infestation.
They're not in the crib. Mitty gets rid of them. Mitty's cool. He chases everything. He kills them.
Well, I've
They're
got a
fantastic. We met before. I know I met you, Melissa. Melissa's cool as shit. I don't know. I think we talked to O before too. He's been on here. Definitely like and subscribe, yo. See, this is what happens in my lives. Like
Hey,
a lot
anybody
of times,
Chester's live, make sure you come over and show support to the Guild fam, yo. Not to
hell
name.
yeah.
Check out
Yo, yeah,
at
definitely subscribe to Gil. Subscribe to Gil. He's a Black Lion now. That's your name.
Yep. Black Lion 35.
Yeah, definitely subscribe to Black Lion 35. Oh yeah, congrats on the almost. Yeah, no, I just hit 150K like just now. I just hit.
Getting there.
So yeah, thank you, Melissa. I just passed Talib Kweli. You know, I told you what happened with him, right? Talib like tried to like on Instagram, like he kept reporting me. Like he made this
That's
post
it.
and he was calling Joe Rogan a racist and saying all this stuff about him. And I told him, like, isn't that a little bit hypocritical? You've done some crazy things, and I pointed out things that he did, like
Yeah.
how he got kicked off Twitter and all this shit. And then he started telling me that I was a racist and I'm a Nazi. I'm like, well, I'm half Jewish, so I don't know how.
I
You know
knew
what
I
I'm saying?
saw you picking that penny up. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that's all good. I'm a poor Jew, man. You know what I mean? I'm the smallest minority in the world, a poor Jew.
5
I li-
times 5, 25.
Yeah.
What?
5 times 5 is 25. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody going up.
Confused me for a second.
There people be riding dirt bikes all throughout the hood. You know, and they come up here.
Ready to buy a motorcycle, yo. I found one.
You be seeing all kinds of crazy motorcycles and like dirt bikes and mini bikes. They be riding around here at nighttime. It's wild.
Yeah. Mine's a Honda Rebel. I found one on Craigslist the other day. I was going to buy the same bike from somebody I knew, but they
But
don't
you
want to
got it
sell
right
it. But
now?
I found one on Craigslist. Huh?
You got it right now?
No, I don't got it right now. I'm going to get it, though, if I can ever afford to. The guy only wants $800.
Yeah. I got in an accident. I remember when I was a kid on a quad. My buddy let me ride it, and I was like fucking around, going real close to the tree and shit. And I didn't have a helmet on, and I ducked under the tree, and I heard it. I
Yeah.
didn't know what the fuck happened, and then like everything kind of went further. I crashed into a tree. I hit the clutch instead of the brake, and I fucking had a fucking branch go into my head, and like it went underneath my skin, and this blood was just coming down my head. I thought I was sweating and shit, and I went like this, and then like it was just blood everywhere, and I didn't want to get my buddy in trouble.
Thing happened to me on a lawnmower with a pine tree. Right here on top of my head.
It went in it, right? Yeah, if you get it, just goes underneath your scalp. It like
Yep.
it literally scalps you. It's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, you get stitches. Yeah, his motorcycle. My uncle, the guy I'm named after, my uncle Johnny, the original Johnny D. That's not my real name, Chestermcfly, but the original Johnny D. My uncle, he got killed on a motorcycle, and that's why I don't get on motorcycles. You know what I mean? I think it's karma. I think if I bought a motorcycle, I'd probably end up like him. So if you named after somebody that died on a motorcycle, it's probably not a good idea to get on a motorcycle. I'm just saying. And yeah, I'm scared of airplanes. I've never been on one. I told you, I seen
Yeah.
this. I want to go to Italy because my father was born there, and I found out they got this boat that goes there called the Queen Mary 2, the QM2, and you could take a boat over there. My dad took a boat here. That's how he came to America on the Andrea Doria. The ship
Yeah.
came here and dropped him off, and then on the way back it sunk. I
Shit.
swear to God, yeah, he made it here.
Lucky.
They brought fig trees and shit. Hell yeah. But yeah, I don't want to get on no motorcycle, and I don't like airplanes, so I would take a boat over to Italy.
I
You
miss
know what I
having,
mean?
I used to have a motorcycle when I was like 18, 19, and I used to drive it back and forth to work and over to my friend's house, but it wasn't your everyday motorcycle. It was one of them Leinecken mini choppers, and I raked it out to make it longer, and I bored out the engine to where it would go 75
What
miles an hour.
kind of fucking motor would you have in it? I was gonna say
It
like,
would be a 50cc, but I extended the bore ratio to where it made it into almost 120cc.
that's cool.
Yeah,
Probably
I made
sound
it
like it.
a racer, yo.
My first mini bike. I got a frame from this dude. I traded my amplifier for it, and
Yeah.
then I stole a cement mixer motor, like at a work site and shit. And we took the motor out of the cement mixer, and then I put that shit in there. This shit was fucking loud as shit. No, it was pretty dope though. That's how I made my first mini bike with the cement mixer motor. You know what I mean? It worked. I remember like the shit was fucked up though. I remember one time we were driving and the motor fell out while we were fucking driving it, yo. The fucking tire fell off of the motor, and we were like fucking grinding on the frame. It was like two of us, me and my homie Bob, and we're like, ah. We
I've
made
had
it and
that
we hit the.
happen to me, yo, when I've been on my, I think it was my Toyota 4Runner that I had. I just did the brakes, and I guess my friend didn't put the lug nuts on the back tire all the way. And we got halfway down the road, and I guess it raised up just enough to where those bitches, when they spun off, the tire went rolling past me. I had to three-wheeler that shit to a stop, yo.
Yeah, that's terrifying. I remember one time when I worked on the golf course. You listen to this shit. I did the greens like, and then like around like on the like what you call it, like where the holes were and shit. I did the greens. I was cutting the greens all low and shit, and I did a good job. I had my headphones in, and the brake didn't work on the fucking thing. It was like on a hill,
Oh,
and
shit.
I hit the brake, and then I'm like fixing something down the hill or something, and then like I just all of a sudden I see this guy coming up yelling at me and shit. The guy I work with. It's like, hey, what the fuck? I take my headphones off. I look over. The fucking machine is down the hill by itself. You know what I mean? And it's like a steep hill, where the greens at and shit. So like he was just being a jackass. He was talking about having to get all his equipment. I was fucking so pissed. I fucking pushed that shit up the hill by myself, man. My face
Yo,
was
I
covered in
freaking,
oil because the oil was leaking because the way it fell. You know what I mean? And I kept wiping my face. So I came to the hill. I looked like I was in a war, and I fucking pushed that shit up a hill. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy.
damn,
Yeah,
bro. Yo, I
golf
fucked up
cars
my
are fun.
skag. You know my skag at work, yo. I fucked it up, man. I was driving on that hill, down at the storage units that I do all the time, and I always say it's a sketchy hill. And freaking, I went live when I did it, yo. I was doing that hill, and it's been kind of wet, but I figured my skag could handle it because it never.
Was a skag like a sidewinder?
No, the skag is my Turf Tiger mower. It's a zero,
Uh,
but
yeah,
like it
yeah.
slides on any hills, any verticals, nothing. It never slides, right? It slid on this motherfucker in such a way to where I had to kick it to where it straightened out and went down
Oh,
nose.
you're funny.
And fucking it rammed right into the fucking building, dude, and bent my forks in the front, and so my mower's down. It's like a $3,000 fix. I was so pissed about it.
Did it get the building?
No, it
Oh, you're
didn't,
still here.
but it
Oh,
bent the
there
mower
you
up
go.
a few welds. I was so
Well, I'm just
pissed.
saying, Ross would have been even more. He would have did probably
Oh, I
Yeah,
crashed
I'm
so
still
many
here.
fucking lawnmowers on the golf course. I thought they had this thing called a sidewinder that like on like big hills, it had this thing that would come out, and you can cut the side and the top part of the hill at
I
the
want to
same
get
time.
one like that. I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
it like that.
I
It's called
fucking
brush.
flipped that shit. I went on a real steep hill you weren't supposed to go on, and I didn't know. Nobody fucking told me. My first, they set me up to fail, I think. So I went up there and I fucking flipped that shit into a sand trap. Fucking oil was leaking everywhere, yo. They're like, yeah, you can go home for the day. I was fucking pissed. You know what I mean? Oh, sent a message that said restricted. Why was it
I
restricted?
know. I don't know what happened there.
Well, listen, I'm gonna make you a moderator. Messaging or moderator, I guess. Yeah. Or standard moderator. I should have made it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, here's a big Philly roach for you. Here's one.
Holy shit, that motherfucker's huge.
Yeah, that's a small one. They're huge out here.
Yo, if we had roaches that big in our house, I'd move.
They ain't in the house. Mitty gets them. Look, Mitty waiting for them. See? Mitty waiting right there.
Oh, your
He
cat?
waits at the he waits at the door for him.
Nova's been trying to eat it. Look, here's Nova. There's
That's
Nova.
one. Any other ones? Where? Oh yeah, hey, what's up, doggy?
That's my moose.
Yeah, I got you. Melissa, you got the power. Power. Yeah. What did I do? No, I gave you a moderator. So like I don't
You
know,
can
it said like,
all
oh,
the
his message was restricted. You could go see why his message was restricted, what he said.
Yep.
And you know what I mean?
Might add
And
like a proof word in it or something.
yeah, you got the wrench. Yeah. That's what I said. You got the power.
Power up!
Power.
Power it up! No, I'm just kidding.
Let me see if I see any roaches around here. Because I'm out here. They're like frying. You know, they come out later. But yo, there's some big
Remember-
ones. There was one on the wall like that big the other night. Like that wide.
There.
Oh, messages always disappear. Yeah, I didn't know. What'd you say? I mean, I usually don't care. I'm not like a crybaby. A lot of people like say crazy shit. I get trolls in here sometimes. And we used to go like back and forth. You know what I mean? I don't mind it.
Where's my hammer at?
I don't know. I know you had it out.
I give you that too, Gil. I give you the moderator, John.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. Thank you. Appreciated from the Gil fan.
Exactly what I typed, but it didn't send. It's
Management
a
moderator.
mystical creature.
Trust you.
Oh, it's a mystical creature. That's funny.
I don't think I took it.
What's that like? I was like looking in your crib. That I thought you were in like a little like waiting room.
Oh no, this is my house right here. It's a mess.
All right.
So
It's better than my crib.
it's not bad for a 2-bedroom. We like it.
That's cool. I live. You know, I mean, I got roaches everywhere. So
Hey, we got.
who am I to judge? You know. We used to have mice here. I caught when we first moved in here. It was terrible at nighttime. Like you had to keep the lights on, and that's why we got Mitty to take care of that.
In here, we had a
camera.
mouse problem too, but then I got a bearded dragon before I got Nova, and I let it run loose here, and then we didn't have a mouse problem. Real talk. And then I rehomed it.
This my beardy shoes get on me.
Yeah, her name was Bella.
Wait, what's that?
The
It
bearded.
said message restricted. Bearded lady, you said?
Huh?
What did you say? Bearded? I heard you say.
Bearded dragon.
Oh, I got you.
Her name was Bella, and yeah, I let her run loose before I got Nova, and she ate all the mice.
I got you. I totally. You're like it's cut out a little bit. It sounded like you knew a bearded lady that was
Probably.
eating mice. And I'm like,
Because I'm itchy.
what the hell's going on out there?
My hypersensitivity disorder's acting up today. Here, look. See. Hold on. Show you. You see all
that hole?
You see his spots on my hands?
Yeah.
That's
Is that from
everywhere.
the weed whacker?
That's everywhere. My skin is itchy right now, and it's going up my arm.
You could put that weed butter on there, and we
Well,
get
I
rid of it.
hemp lotion in there that I usually
Yo, I'm
use.
telling you, you gotta look. Yeah, I got weed lotion I be getting from the
Yeah,
dispensary.
I usually use that because it's like, it's non-allergenic, and it helps out a lot. So like, I don't really have an allergy to it. You leave
Yeah.
that alone. He's coming over here to say hi to me, Nova. There really is. There's a tree frog.
Supernova. Nova
Where-
meet Mitty.
I think he's under your
Or
chair.
Mitty was chilling. Mitty don't want Mitty won't let the roaches in here. He waits at the door. Where'd you go, Mitty?
He's looking for a
Good.
tree.
Hey, check this out.
Oh, you're gonna get peed
This
on.
little tiny tree frog come over here to say hi to me. He just hopped right over here to my boot. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll put him right here.
They
No.
pee on you. They pee a lot.
Yeah.
He's gonna hop up there to that light right there, and he's gonna
You
go
gotta
sit
get cooked.
bugs. Look at that.
It's cool.
Natural bug
Did you
enforcement.
tell Chester
And
about?
Melissa loves the frog, she said.
Yo, man, I just have that way with animals. This dude just hopped right over here to my foot, yo.
Animals love me too. I told you, like that cat. Did you see that video of that cat came to my house and
No,
lived on my porch?
come to
Yeah,
my.
this
I
beautiful cat lived
come
on
in.
my porch like for 4 days or how long? How long? Like 6 days, I think. How long was that cat here for? Yeah, Stony. But Stony was here for a little bit, and then
Hey,
I helped
I,
to get adopted.
I was doing the McDonald's by Panda Express
Gold or silver with oil, you must
and cookie with my weedy
likely be a man of renown. Yeah,
renowned.
yeah.
But
Thank you.
fortune cookie with my weed eater, right? And I didn't read the fortune right away, and then I got in and I actually did a YouTube short about it. It said, "Great beauty is yet to come to you."
That's cool.
It was freaking ironic as
Leave
fuck.
the frog alone.
Leave that. The frog's right there.
I know. She's trying to get behind my chair to get to it.
That's cool.
Put him in your hair.
No, I ain't putting a frog in my hair. He might pee on me.
We did have one in our fridge last year.
I did
That's
have one
good.
in my house and get in my fridge somehow last year when it was really, really hot. No bullshit. He was up behind the milk, yo.
Went to grab it.
That make a person safe from EMFs. All that.
I'm safe from evil just because I'm a God believer and I have my spiritual armor. I've
I
got that.
believe in good karma, and did I tell you what happened to me the other day? Like me and
No.
my friend were talking about like he's like, all right, well, you got to work on some more music. You got to find somebody with a studio, and I'm like, well, how the fuck am I gonna find somebody with a studio? And then like after that, like literally after this conversation, I'm sitting on my step and smoking a cigarette. This guy comes up like, can I bum a cigarette? I'm like, this is my last one. But I'm going out. If I see you, I'll get you a cigarette. And then I came back a couple hours later and I see him again. I'm like, yo, I got a cigarette. He's like, no, I'm cool. I got a vape or whatever. And we start talking. He's like, yeah, I'm just trying to get my YouTube up. And I'm like, oh, I got a YouTube. And I was telling about my channel and how it's blowing up.
Yeah,
And
send it my way too, bro. I'll give him some
yeah.
help, man. You know how I do.
But yeah, listen, then he's like, oh, yo, I got a studio. He's like, you want to come to my studio? I was like, hell yeah. So I went to a studio last Sunday and he wants to continue working together. I want to help on his channel and get him an interview on the Hood Smokers and help get his name out there. His name's Gavin. Gavin's a shit. He's a good dude. Yeah, he was helping me out in Six Sound Studios up in Norristown. I took the high speed rail there. It was pretty sick. I never took that before. It was a good trip.
I'll bet you that train was fast.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. I never taken a train that quick before. Where did that word come from? I didn't type that. I don't know, but the EMF can be like allergy. Autocorrect. Darn YouTube. Oh, yeah. It does that sometimes. I be typing stuff with Siri a lot, and it says a lot. Like it does it wrong all the time.
It messes me up all the time too. It messes me up sometimes, even when I'm live. Like it'll scatterbox my live to where it doesn't make any sense. But my phone's about to die, I think, Chester.
I feel you. We went live for like an hour. You know what I mean? That's good.
And 54 minutes. 54.
Hell yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm probably gonna hop off anyway for a little bit. I don't know if you're up for a little bit. I might go live later if you want. So it's up to you.
Fucking right. I appreciate you going live with me while intervasive, people was here.
Fuck
Yeah.
them. I got you back. You know what I mean? Thanks for going live. Always fun. Thank you, Melissa. Thanks for joining. And you got the hammer. Look, he said something. What'd you say? What did it say? Can you see what he said?
Damn,
She can
Melissa.
see what he said. You got the hammer. See what it said.
I can't see anything on this
No,
end.
she could. She could click on the message, I think. Melissa can click on it and then see what he said.
Yeah.
You're coming back. Oh, great to see you. Try to promote view you. I remember that's real though. I remember I was able to have a conversation with my brother once when
You know what I really want to do? I want to hop in my truck and follow these motherfuckers.
Who?
The people that was just here.
You got to film them, get the license plate. You know what I mean?
Well, it's the neighbors that we had problems with. They were just here. They, I guess, cleaned up their apartment because my landlord watches my YouTube, and I filmed what kind of mess they made outside, and I reposted their own brother's comment talking about how trashy they left it. I was like,
Oh
I'll
shit,
do for you, bro.
that's funny.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, yo. You're not gonna treat me like shit and do my family dirty like that and think that you're just gonna walk away and go, fuck you, dude. I'm not
What
gonna
these
do
restricted messages say? Can you see what they say, Melissa? Keep sending something. I don't know. He's saying something.
and hop off of here, bro. I
All right,
appreciate.
I'm out. He says something. I don't know. All right, but it was great talking to you, Gil.
Hey, everybody that was joining on Chester McFlizzle's channel over here. Thanks, the Gil fam. We appreciate you. We love you. Life takes guts, y'all.
All right. Hit me. I'll hit you up later on. All right.
All right, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna just charge my phone for a while. I'm gonna get cleaned up. I'm fucking dirty as hell. I want to get a bath.
I feel you.
All right, bro. Thank you.
All right. Peace.